we now have additional clues that have been added in for this upcoming hyped thing that has to do with SafeMoon. And everyone's been speculating on what it is. As we get more and more of these spaces filled in, it does make it a clearer picture. And so there's a couple questions that are now being erased because of one of these spaces is filled in with a number, not with a letter. So I'll share with you guys what my thoughts are on this in just a second. Quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm sharing is my own opinion. It's my own research. I highly encourage you to go do your own research. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the news. So Venno, who is a moderator for the SafeMoon Discord, he's been updating this, doing a countdown, starting with number 8. We're now on number 4, and he has a picture of a telescope. Once again, as I've mentioned in my previous videos, I think the telescope is suggesting that this announcement will be posted on the billboards in Times Square over in New York City. That's my thoughts on this. I think it makes perfect sense. It's like look up, look at billboards kind of thing. This says the SafeMoon Army can take one action together as one connected community. We can be a force of inspiration and motivation for what the future may hold. In 4 days, ... #SafeMoon. I think it's interesting that he mentions the word connected. It instantly makes me think of SafeMoon Connect. Maybe there's a tie coming in with that for some reason. A lot of these signs have been pointing towards a potential listing on the KuCoin exchange. With this is where things start to get a little bit tricky. If we look at this photo, you're going to see that the first word looks very much like it's going to be the word SafeMoon. It'd be very surprising if it was anything other than SafeMoon at this point. Then you've got a 3 spaced position. You could have numbers in that as well. And then the next word is OVE with a missing letter in the front. It's probably the word move. The next word has a missing space in the front for the O. That is an O. He already clarified that is not a number. Venno has clarified that. So that's probably the word 2. It's probably move to blank 2. So what could the blank 2 be? It could be V2, as in version 2 of SafeMoon. It could be 32, area 32, and talking about something of SafeMoon's projects being moved over to the same team that's dealing with that. So maybe, for example, SafeMoon NFT moved to V2. Could be something like that. SafeMoon NFT moved to 32. SafeMoon NFT moved to V2. As far as the SafeMoon NFTs now coming out the next day or two. There's some community thoughts on this, and one that does make a lot of sense to me is what Adidas Girl is actually talking about here. SafeMoon LPs, which is the liquidity pools, moved to version 2. We still have liquidity that exists on version 1, and you've been trying to progressively move everything off from over there to version 2. If you guys recall, with the 100% transaction fee that's been taking place, 99% of that's been going to liquidity, 1%'s been going off over to the reflections, technically, of other wallet holders that are still on version 1, which is not a wise decision. So liquidity has been getting built up over on that side, and there's still some that can be moved over, and that can only strengthen the SafeMoon version 2 market all the more. And I think that we could be coming down to the final days where that liquidity pool gets moved over. It's been an extensive amount of time, so I think this is something that's very probable that we could end up seeing. You also have, what else was it? It was quarter 2. Another one is that you could have Q2. So SafeMoon NFT moved to quarter 2. That one seems a little bit odd to me just because of there was no official announcements of it coming out supposedly for the first quarter. So it'd be like, oh, hey, it's moving to version 2. Plus on top of it, that'd be a delay. Then it would kind of make you think like, that's not very fun. You got us all hyped up just to tell us that it's going to come out later. You know, like imagine a movie's coming out October 13th. And then you got all these hype things coming out, and then it's like, movie coming out December 12th. And you're like, wait, what? No, I got to wait even longer now. That's not fun. So I kind of doubt that you're looking at something like that. But the 2 at the end, another element is it could be 22. It could say that there's something coming out this year. SafeMoon NFT moved to 22. That'd be a little bit odd. SafeMoon DEX, DEX, decentralized exchange, the CEX, the centralized exchange, the liquidity pools. As far as for stuff with KuCoin, it's kind of hard to identify this as a direct tie with KuCoin at this point. because where would you put it in? KU or the KC, there's no real spot to put that in. Even if you did it in the spot with the 3, how would that work? SafeMoon KuCoin moved to version 2? It's just weird, right? It doesn't make a lot of sense. Go back to the verbiage. The rising sea they talked about. What was blue is now might later be green. SafeMoon Pick moved to version 2. I mean, it just doesn't really make a lot of sense there. PIC. Whatever this is, they're doing a lot of hype behind it. It's not from the official SafeMoon's Twitter account, but this is a SafeMoon moderator, and they have had other members of the community that work with the moderation team or staff members that hyped up when the billboards were coming out. Also, when you looked at that Easter egg hunt. So it's not like it's out of the realm of question. Plus, I feel that if this wasn't from the direct ties with the engagement from the SafeMoon team, that somebody from their team would probably make an official statement, because there's a lot of talk behind this, and it could create a lot of FUD moving forward. So whatever it is going to be very interesting for sure. I am leaning more towards the idea of the liquidity pools move to version 2 at this point. And another option, which I also meant to talk about, was the SafeMoon ETH move to version 2, which would be the P SafeMoon. A lot of people have been waiting for the ability to move these P SafeMoon over to version 2. There's not a ton of wallet holders that are over on the P SafeMoon side, but those that have been waiting, and I'm sure it's been very frustrating because they've been wanting that to get finalized. So what we're looking at right now, according to this, it almost feels like there's 2 things that are coming. One is tied in with this, which is probably not exactly with the exchange the exchange announcement. And it could be something about moving over with version 2, the liquidity pool. P SafeMoon, ETH is the blockchain that P SafeMoon exists on. So SafeMoon ETH moved to version 2 could signify that. It's a couple different things that could go in those directions, but I also think that we could have the major exchange announcement coming soon, as John has noted that they've been in talks in comms and with PR to get that all settled. So it's interesting. Another day, hopefully, we'll get some more clarity. They haven't put anything in on that far right-hand side. So if we get one letter, one number, something like that, I think it's going to be much, much more likely that we can finally figure this out. Like, for example, if they put SafeMoon move to V2, all that was filled in and those 3 letters were still not filled in, we still would be really confused on what it is. So if you put one letter in the 3 space spot, you probably can be able to figure it out. So we'll have to wait another day. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is the liquidity pool? Do you think it's an NFT thing? Do you think it has to do with Ethereum? Tell us your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I do have referral links in the description if you want to get free crypto or free stock. It is free money for you guys. Again, this is not financial advice. And also, thank you to our Patreon supporters. Double shout out thank you to Xavier Zamora, Victor Troy Smothers, and 1010 Buns for being higher level patrons. You can join that for as little as $1 a month and be up on that board. There's a link in the description. Thank you to our YouTube members. You can click on join down below this video if you'd like to join that. And I do have an NFT for sale if you'd like to buy this. It is for sale for 1,600,000 SafeMoon. There's a link in the description there as well. And that does it for this video, guys. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. Don't forget to hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, like button, click the bell icon. I hope you have a wonderful day or a wonderful night, and God bless. I will see you in the next episode.